the channel? It's your boy Steve from Straight Fire Picks. We're back with your best bets for Major League Baseball. Here for you today on Tuesday, April 1st, 2025. We got MLB player props, run lines, money lines, totals, over-unders, NRFIs, all sorts of good stuff on tap for you today. We got 3 picks in the video that I think are great value bets here for this Tuesday Major League Baseball slate. As always, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button for me. Helps us grow the video. Appreciate that. We're on the road to 9,000 subscribers. If you're a returning viewer, also make sure you hit that like button for me as well. Really does help us out here around the channel. Make sure you guys don't forget to drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick. We'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Yesterday, saw one pick in the chat that hit. We had Manny the Maniac 99 once again, calling the Chicago Cubs money line here. Versus the Athletics, cashes that. So great call out there from Manny. We'd love to see it. Cubs get it done there yesterday. Like I said, drop your favorite pick below. Let us know what you're playing. That is how it works. So if you guys want your pick called out in the chat, just put a star or an asterisk next to your pick. So let's have a great day here in baseball, guys. Super excited about the slate today. Obviously, should be some good action here on tonight. We're starting to get into the baseball season. You know, starting to get a few days in. So we're starting to get some more data, which is definitely good. So excited about that. Make sure you guys check out all of our links down below for social media, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, of course, our community Discord page. All those links are free. All free to join, especially referring mostly to that Discord page. You can get more ideas for bets, hang out with the community, get updates on the channel, stuff like that. So check out all those links down below. Also check out our Major League Baseball futures video as well if you guys are interested in the Major League Baseball futures market and placing any bets and stuff like that. So be sure to check that out. We got 7 picks total in that video and picks within the pick, if that makes sense. Like I said, we will stop mentioning it here relatively soon. In the next few days, I'll probably stop mentioning it. But that video is still available. You can still take those bets. So make sure you guys check that out. And then lastly, check out our Straight Fire, well, a couple more things. I almost forgot. Check out our Straight Fire merchandise if you guys are interested in getting any Straight Fire swag, shirts, mugs, signs, anything like that. Make sure you guys check out our store. Link down below in the pinned comment and the description for that. And then lastly, check out our Straight Fire MVP program. Best value going around the channel here. It's just $3.99 per month, 13 cents a day. You get access to all of our picks and our plays early. You also get access to our Straight Fire MVP exclusive pick of the day, which has been on fire. It did miss yesterday, but we had hit the previous 5 before that, and we've done pretty well so far with our exclusive pick. So hopefully we can get back on track today and cash that again. But like I said, just $3.99 for the whole month. Really ends up being a pretty good value there. You also get custom emojis, roll color in the Discord channel, and also shout out to our video. And great way to support us in what we do here at the channel. Shout out to our newest Straight Fire MVPs, Jalen, Callis John, and Rondo the Forgotten Point Guard. PG. I didn't forget about Rajon Rondo, by the way. Great point guard. But in either case, that's basketball. Let's get after it today, though, guys. Enough on that. Let's do a results recap from yesterday. We ended up going 2-1. Not a bad day for us yesterday. We once again cashed the NRFI. In the Pirates-Rays game. We'd love to see it, guys. We are now 4-0 on NRFIs, so hopefully we can keep that NRFI streak going. We also cashed the Cincinnati Reds first 5 innings money line. They get this done really easily. I believe they were either up 6 or 9-0 after 5 innings. It was pretty wild. They cashed that really easily. Our last play was Bo Bichette over 1.5 bases, and unfortunately he did not get there. Didn't even have a hit yesterday, despite the Blue Jays putting up 5 runs. Yeah, I definitely thought he would do solid there versus a starter Soroka, and he just didn't have it, unfortunately. But we're back after today. We got a sweep in mind today, so let's get after it, guys. Let's get this sweep today. Let's get right into our picks here. At number 1, we're going with the San Francisco Giants, Houston Astros, NRFI bet here. Minus 115 odds on Bet Rivers. We're risking 1 unit on this play. So, guys, we got Logan Webb here going to the mound for the San Francisco Giants, who is 3-0 with a 1.77 ERA, 0.74 whip in spring training this year. He was absolutely fantastic at spring training. He was not like the greatest in his first start. 5 innings pitched, 3 earned runs, so he definitely wasn't terrible. and he did give up a run in the first inning. But I think he can remedy that here versus a struggling Astros offense. This Astros offense hitting just 157 so far on the season. They have yet to score a first inning run. So the top of this order really has not been getting it done yet. And I think he could settle in here versus this Astros offense. I really do. I love taking Webb because, he is an ace of the staff. And I think he can get this done here versus this Astros team. I think he'll be able to shut them down. Obviously, the bats have been slow, across a lot of baseball so far this season. So the Astros certainly have been one of those teams. I think Webb could get it done for us here. This is one of the NRFIs that actually has some decent value on it. And I think Webb here can lock in and get it done. Had a really good spring training, like I said. It's up against the struggling Astros offense. On the other side, you got Wisniewski here going. For the Houston Astros, he's got a 3.72 ERA, 1.45 WHIP, 200 average allowed in spring training. So obviously that WHIP is a little bit higher than I usually would like. But I wanted to take it versus a Giants team who also has struggled, especially early on in games. They have yet to score a first inning run yet either. Both these teams have yet to score a first inning run. So that's pretty much what we're backing again today. So that they could keep it just the way they've kept it the first few games here of the season. And they haven't been hitting particularly great either. They're 17th in batting average at 226 so far. The Astros were third worst, by the way, at 157. But the Astros are 17th, so they're like 14th worst in batting average. So, right here, guys, I love the fact that, right now both these offenses are struggling. We got decent enough pitching here. Obviously, Logan Webb, the ace of the Giants staff, had a great spring training. I think he can get it done. And Wisniewski, a pretty solid pitcher overall. Pretty much lines up with his last year's numbers, his spring training numbers. He had a 3.86 ERA and a 1.14 WHIP last season. So he did have a slightly better WHIP. So hopefully, here he doesn't give out free bases, with walks and stuff like that. That's the one thing I'd be a little concerned about. But he, obviously it's pretty tough as far as allowing the bats to get on, allowing just that 200 average. So I believe in Wisniewski. I believe in Logan Webb. I believe in these struggling offenses. Let's cash this NRFI for our 5th straight time. Love it there for our number 1 pick. We got the San Francisco Giants, Houston Astros, NRFI bet here. No run first inning, -115 odds on Bet Rivers. Okay, and at number 2, we're going back to one of our favorite teams, I feel like now. We're going to the Cincinnati Reds. First 5 innings, plus 0.5 run line here versus the Texas Rangers, -118 odds on FanDuel. I actually love the value here, right? We don't even have to be winning the first 5 innings. We could be tied after 5 and win this bet. And I love the value of that. I know we got Eovaldi here going for the Rangers, who was pretty solid, obviously, his first start. But in spring training, there were some concerns, right? He had a 5.54 ERA, 1.23 WHIP in spring training. Just wondering how he does on the road here. He opened the season at home. I think him going on the road here in a hitter's park, I think he's going to struggle a little bit, especially versus an offense that just woke up yesterday. You saw the Reds bats really come alive with 14 hits and 14 runs. That's going to be a tough task for Eovaldi here. Obviously, here, making his first road start of the season. We saw him struggle a bit on the road last season, allow a 4.01 ERA, a 1.27 WHIP, 251 batting average. So he wasn't particularly great on the road last season. We've also seen him struggle, just overall, like I said, on the road. But like I said, in spring training as well. I'm just not sold on Eovaldi yet. I know he had that good start versus the Red Sox, but the Red Sox have been struggling all season so far. Devers hasn't been able to make contact versus anybody. I'm not particularly sold that was all Eovaldi. More sold on the fact that, a lot of that was actually the Red Sox, particularly the front end of that lineup. But on the other side, you got Spears here going for Cincinnati, a 2.57 ERA, a 0.93 WHIP in spring training. So he was actually pretty good in spring training. That WHIP under 1, so you like seeing that. And I think Spears here set up for some success here. He's particularly hard on left-handed bats as well, which I like that. Obviously, with Seager leading off, he allowed just a 160 average to left-handed bats. So obviously, like seeing that. I think Spears here is set up in a good spot here versus the Rangers. And we just need 5 innings from him. or from this Reds pitching staff. And I think this offense will be able to back them as well, which I like the equity of that. Like I said, the fact that we get the first 5 innings tie equity is really what I love here as well. I think that's absolutely terrific. The fact that we could win this bet in a tie, I think that's absolutely great as well. You could take the first 5 innings money line as well. Perfectly fine with that. The reason I took obviously this run line is because we could cash with the tie. But I'm perfectly fine with that first 5 money line as well. I think there's a lot of value there. Yeah, I think the Reds once again deliver for us here, guys. I think they're set up for success once again, being at home versus this Rangers team traveling on the road. So I think they get it done here. So love it there for number 2 pick. We got the Cincinnati Reds first 5 innings plus 0.5 run line here versus the Texas Rangers minus 118 odds on FanDuel. Okay, and finally at number 3, we were going to a face that has been very good to us so far this season. We got Lars Nootbaar over 1.5 bases here for the St. Louis Cardinals. We're going plus 120 odds on DraftKings, risking a unit here. Obviously, he plays for the Cardinals. Love his spot again here today. He did cash again yesterday. I wish we were on him yesterday. That's really where the first place I should have looked yesterday. But he's got good numbers off the starter, Kyle Hendricks, today of the Angels. He's 3 for 8 off of him, so you love seeing that. Obviously, Nootbaar's off to a great start so far this season, going 3 of 4 so far to this line. 6 of 13 at the plate with 2 home runs. So obviously love seeing that. The safer route would be to take his hits, runs, RBIs, because he's hitting leadoff. There's a good chance that obviously he'd get a single and come around to score with a run. But that is super juiced at minus 155. So if you guys feel like laying the juice, you're more than welcome to do that on the hits, runs, and RBIs. And also if that is just pretty much a DraftKings exclusive bet. But this basis bet you can take on multiple books. But I like Nootbaar here to get the bases. He's been showing the pop in his bat, which is important if you're going to take a bases prop. Obviously with the 2 home runs there out of his 6 hits. So you love seeing that. And so far, like I said, he has cashed in 3 of his 4 games, which I like seeing that. We see the versatility. You can get it done with multi-hits. You can get it done with the homer. So obviously, like I said, you like seeing that. I think, once again, he's set up for success here today versus Kyle Hendricks, who last season had a 5.92 ERA and was particularly bad versus left-handed batters, which Nootbaar is, allowing a 3.04 batting average. So obviously, I like the setup here for Nootbaar today. I think this bullpen is also hittable as well for the Angels. I'm not particularly scared of them, especially with them being on the road. I think this is a team that Nootbaar that could take advantage of once again. So, love it there, guys. For number 3 pick, we got Lars Nootbaar over 1.5 bases here for the St. Louis Cardinals, plus 120 odds on DraftKings. Alright guys, that is going to do it for our picks. If you guys enjoyed the content, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button for me. Always appreciate that. On the road to 9,000 subscribers. Appreciate all of your guys' support as always. We'll have our NBA Best Bets video out a little bit later as well, closer to probably 11:30. Sorry the videos are a little bit later today. But we will have that out later as well. Been rolling in the NBA. Yesterday was not the greatest of days for us. But we're still 18-6 over the last 24 NBA picks, despite going 1-3 yesterday in the NBA. So we've been pretty hot overall. We're going to be bouncing back today in the NBA as well. So make sure you guys follow that NBA video. Outside of that, that'll do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you guys all next time. Peace out.